Welcome to the Mujiwara Sketches YouTube channel, buddy. In today's video, we have an exciting deep dive into One Piece Chapter 1116, which was absolutely sensational and packed with a ton of interesting revelations. From Vegapunk's intriguing message about the truth of the world to the legendary journey of the Roger Pirates, this chapter has given us so much to discuss and speculate about. If you're a fan of One Piece and love exploring its rich lore and mysteries, then you're in the right place. So grab some popcorn and let's set sail on this incredible journey. One Piece Chapter 1116 was really fantastic, revealing a lot of new facts to fans. It also shed light on occurrences that fans were already aware of, prompting further discussion on specific themes. One of the most important topics raised by Vegapunk in his message in this week's chapter concerns those who have discovered the truth about the world. Vegapunk was plainly referring to the Void Century and the world's secrets. He has amassed a wealth of knowledge, which he shared with the public in this chapter. However, there are people in the One Piece world who have discovered the full truth. These are the crew members of the Pirate King, Gold D. Roger. The Roger Pirates' journey to Laugh Tale, Roger and the crew sailed to the final island. The Roger Pirates were an extremely powerful pirate crew that flourished prior to the golden age of piracy. Some 30 years ago, this crew was at the height of their capabilities in the One Piece world. Around this time, Roger was a legendary pirate whom the world government feared immensely. At this point, Roger had already completed his world circumnavigation, but he was missing one island, which he discovered after visiting Laugh Tale Island. This island was, of course, the final one. After learning about them and how to locate the final island at Laugh Tale, Roger began collecting poneglyphs. After stealing it, he received one from Big Mom, and the fisherman gave him one, which they stored in the sea forest. Roger and Luffy visited another one at Zou, and Odin, who received a rubbing from Wano, delivered the final one. After collecting all of the road poneglyphs, Roger set sail to the final island, where he realized the truth about the world. According to Odin, Roger and his pirate crew discovered the actual meaning of D, the truth about the ancient weapons, and, of course, the history of the Void Century. That day, Roger gained all the knowledge he required about the world, and he burst into laughter upon hearing this remarkable tale, likely penned by Joy Boy. In the face of that great treasure, Roger wished he lived in Joy Boy's time, and the Roger Pirates disbanded. Roger and his crew came too early. Roger couldn't fulfill destiny and played his role. In One Piece Chapter 1116, Vegapunk stated that Roger and his pirate crew were the only ones that reached the final island and discovered the truth about the world. Roger was fully aware of the situation, but he did not act. Vegapunk criticized Roger for doing nothing after learning the truth. According to Vegapunk, if Roger knew everything, he should have informed everyone about what actually happened. However, as fans know, the Roger Pirates accomplished nothing. The only person to whom Roger revealed the truth was Whitebeard, and this occurred when they met for the final time following Roger's expedition. In the meantime, the remaining crew scattered and relocated to different parts of the world, leading to Roger's eventual execution. If Roger had chosen to, he could have simply spread the truth about the world in certain areas, rather than causing widespread chaos. However, Roger did not do so. Roger realized he shouldn't have started the major rebellion. Joy Boy's letter clearly stated that he knew when to take action. In reality, Joy Boy knew when he'd return. Joy Boy made it plain that he would return in 800 years' time. He mentioned something similar to the people of the fishmen and merfolk races, knowing that whoever came next would complete what he had failed to do. In a similar vein, Odin learned of Joy Boy's reappearance and comprehended that his return would occur 20 years after his execution. Of course, Odin discovered this information on the final island, Laugh Tale, where Joy Boy himself revealed it to him. When Roger was still heading to the final island and stopped at Fishman Island, Madame Shirley said that the ancient weapon would be born roughly 10 years later. Similarly, the Sea Kings stated that there was still time for the two sovereigns to meet, referring to Shirahoshi and Luffy, who are both ancient weapon Poseidon and Joy Boy. The Sea Kings explicitly said that the sovereign would need 10 years to be born and another 15 to grow up. In essence, the spectacle would begin anew after 25 years. To put it simply, the Roger Pirates did not act because they understood this was not their fight. This was especially true for Roger, who found the One Piece. Roger discovered that he was not the one who fulfilled Dee's will, and that Joy Boy would return in approximately 25 years. After that, Joy Boy would continue to carry on his legacy. This is precisely why Roger never took action and did not inform anyone, because this role is not his. Roger understands this because Joy Boy explicitly mentioned his return in the message he left behind on the final island. If he had taken action, Joy Boy's return may have gone wrong, and the world would have been at war long before it was necessary. This parallels the people's desire to liberate Wano before Joy Boy's arrival. Both Oden and Toki had a rationale for delaying the next war for 20 years instead of starting it immediately. Roger played a significant role in preparing for the arrival of Joy Boy by doing his part to save the world. Of course, that does not mean Roger did nothing after receiving this message. Roger realized he had a role to play in all of this, too. Roger took the most significant action before this occurred. If he hadn't done what he did, Joy Boy might not have returned today. Essentially, Roger surrendered to the Marines, and upon his death sentence, he initiated the Great Age of Piracy, inspiring countless souls to the sea. This, in turn, ignited Luffy's ambition to become a pirate himself, enabling him to pursue the One Piece. Similarly, other Roger Pirates members served as Luffy's guides. Crocus, for example, was waiting at Twin Capes to find out who Roger and the crew were looking for. When he saw Luffy, he made a direct allusion to Roger, suggesting that they had just found the guys. Similarly, Rayleigh waited for Luffy's arrival and even trained him, believing Luffy would be the next Joy Boy. Since he knew he would return, Oden intended to prepare the land for Joy Boy's reappearance, which is exactly what happened when Luffy activated his devil fruit. At the same time, Shanks deliberately searched out the Nika devil fruit, possibly preserving it for the next Joy Boy. Of course, in an unexpected change of events, Luffy consumed the devil fruit and became the next Nika. The Roger Pirates, of course, did not accomplish anything. They played a huge role in getting the world ready for Joy Boy's homecoming. Once Luffy locates the One Piece, he must reveal the truth to the entire world. Summary and highlights. In One Piece 1116, Vegapunk revealed the secrets of the Void Century. On Final Island, the Roger Pirates discovered the world's truth. Roger achieved his mission by inspiring Luffy to become the next Joy Boy. That's it for today's video. One Piece Chapter 1116 has truly reignited our passion and curiosity about the series' deepest secrets, especially with Vegapunk's revelations and the fascinating story of the Roger Pirates. What are your thoughts on this chapter? Do you believe Luffy will successfully carry out Joy Boy's destiny? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your fellow One Piece fans, and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth analyses and updates. Thank you very much for visiting the Mujiwara Sketches YouTube channel, buddy. We hope you enjoy our review analysis. Don't forget to subscribe to continue joining us on our joyful journey in the world of anime. If you have any wishes, questions, or suggestions for our next videos, feel free to express your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you very much for your support, and until we meet again. See you next time, buddy. What is One Piece anime? One Piece is a manga and anime story about a young boy named Monkey D. Luffy who wants to be the king of the pirates in the world. As a child, he eats a devil fruit, a strange plant that makes him able to stretch like rubber. Before the show starts, Luffy goes out into the world for the first time and starts to gather a group of pirates. The main group grows over time, but it starts with Luffy, Nami the Navigator, and a swordsman named Roronoa Zoro. At some point, Luffy and his friends are known as the Straw Hat Pirates, and they go on many exciting adventures across the ocean. One Piece is a lot of fun because it's silly. Luffy goes from island to island around the world in the series. Each island has its own setting and theme. It's a pretty fantastical world full of animals that look like people, live skeletons, and other delightfully strange things. Within moments the group is in a winter scene, and the next they are on a tropical island full of giants. The show is full of silly and bright details. For example, Zoro holds a sword in his mouth, a scary military boss wears a cute bulldog hat. And people don't use phones to talk to each other instead. They use special transponder snails that can send and receive messages. Luffy is a carefree person who just wants to eat a tasty meal and laugh at bad jokes. Even though there are some funny parts in the series, a lot of One Piece is about freedom. During his travels, Luffy often takes up guns to help his friends and encourages others to do the same against pirates and government-backed military occupations. The characters in Luffy and his crew get stronger with each fight, which is typical for shonen manga. A lot of the story is about how Luffy beats a problem that seemed impossible to solve and finds some kind of secret power. After each fight, Luffy and his team get stronger and move closer to his main goal, which is to find the One Piece. Why is it called One Piece? The first part of both the manga and the anime shows that Pirate King Gold D. Roger is telling the truth about the mythical wealth called the One Piece. One Piece is the name of the show because Luffy wants to find the One Piece and become the next Pirate King. One of Luffy's main goals in the show is mentioned in the show's title. What is the One Piece? The answer to this question is still one of the biggest secrets in the series. It's been more than 1,000 episodes, and we still don't know what One Piece is. We know that the One Piece is the name of the treasure that Gold D. Roger collected on his travels because of details in the manga. We still don't know a lot about the treasure, though. There are a lot of ideas from fans about what the One Piece is, but we still don't know what it is or even if it's real. The One Piece could just be the friends Luffy makes along the way.